Okay, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Mr. Sly here. And yes, I have been away for a while, and the last video I dropped, which is not doing too well, was a pre-recorded video. However, your boy has been away on holiday, so give it up to me. Out there, you can see me chilling, and somebody guessed the city where Mr. Sly was chilling out. Somebody guessed the city. I'll be giving a gift to the correct answer in the comment section. Hit the like button, guys, and I believe when we get to 1,000 subs, I'm having my editor create and set up a vlog channel where we're going to be uploading most of my trips. So if you've been following on this channel, I've done a few trips to Dubai and a couple of other countries, and I keep you guys updated. Now, I've been receiving lots of messages from people saying, Mr. Sly, something is going on with Daddy Freeze, and we need your review. We need your view. What do you feel men can learn from this? MNMG, guys, make Nigeria great again. With that being said, let us go into the news right here. This says that Daddy Freeze to pay the sum of 5 million for committing adultery. Let's let VDM give us the intro.
Alright, so I just came online and seen one news about Daddy Freeze. What's going on? They say just in the Court of Appeal in Port Harcourt has upheld the fine 5 million naira imposed on popular Nigerian air personality Vedayo Olarinde, known as Daddy Freeze, for committing adultery. The High Court sitting in Port Harcourt, River State, had on February 18, 2021, ordered Daddy Freeze to pay the sum of 5 million for committing adultery with one Benedita Elachi. So, I can't go Daddy Freeze pay.
Okay, guys, so that's the introduction basically. Daddy Freeze was fined the sum of 5 million naira for committing adultery with Benedicta Elachi. Now, most of you know Daddy Freeze, but most of you do not know who Benedicta Elachi is. Turns out to find out that Benedicta Elachi is actually Daddy Freeze's current wife. Give this guy the buzzer, man. Now let's go on to see an old video of this Benedicta Elachi explaining why she broke up with her ex-husband. This video came after she broke up with him after cheating on him. Take note. Roll the tape.
Human being, when you realize that something or whatever it is you're in is never going to work. Because when I signed a contract to marry him, I believed I was, marrying a man that shared the same type of sexuality with me. Not to get me wrong, I do not have any issues with people that, have different sexual orientation. I do not have any issue with that. But when you come and you say you want to go into a marriage contract with someone, you both have to share the same sexual orientation. So when you get into that marriage and you find out that this was not what you bargained for, it's like you were tricked into the marriage. The marriage is a sham. It's not what you thought. For example, we got married in 2002. I filed for a divorce in 2012. I filed. For the 10-year period we were married, we actually had sex 11 times. I'm sorry. We actually had sexual intercourse 11 times in 10 years. He wouldn't let me sleep in his room. I have to stay in my own room. He would only come to see me when he thinks we should make a baby.
Okay, all right. And look, first of all, guys, I always tell you, not be who wrong come me there first of all, nine that they believe. She can come out here saying all this nonsense about her ex-husband, but this is just an attempt to justify the fact that she cheated on him with Daddy Freeze while they were still married. Now, is she telling us that this man is gay? Is she saying that the man, she didn't know that he was like that? Yes, she married him over 10 years, had kids with him, but only found out he was on the other side just a few years ago. Total lie, if you ask me. Let us watch her more recent video now, explaining or defending herself after this story came to public.
Tag on my forehead, right? If divorcing my ex 12 years ago and starting a relationship before the end of my 10-year divorce lawsuit makes me an adulteress, I am going to wear that tag like a crown with pride on my forehead. For every woman going through a divorce that believes that because our judicial system takes 10 years to 12 years and even more to issue a divorce certificate. If those women believe that because they are going through a 10-year divorce, a 12-year divorce, they don't have the right to find love, they don't have the right to move on with their lives, I am doing it for those women. If you put the adulteress tag on my forehead, I will wear it with pride.
Listen, somebody who keeps repeating herself over and over is just a sign that she's trying to defend herself. What I will say first of all is this: as a lawyer, speaking from experience, when you go in for a divorce process, there is the order nisi, which is a temporary decree by the court, but then there is the order absolute. So if she is saying she hasn't gotten out order absolute yet, that means she's somewhat deemed as still married to the other man. But then you've already hopped up from that man to Daddy Freeze, and you want to try and defend yourself and say you are fighting for women who are fellow adulterers on divorce. That is your business. But guys, I'm going to start forward by saying this first of all. Yes, in the process of filing for a divorce, always remember that if adultery is one of the reasons why you are divorcing your partner, you can sue, you can add the person who did the job with her, if you get what I mean, and sue him for damages. But I mean, when I look at it from another point of view, I would always think to myself and say, are we saying that these people are property and that you are fighting for the usage of a property without your consent? But basically, what I'm going to say is this: what can men learn from this incident? This is what I'm going to say. I want to first of all speak to men who are like Daddy Freeze. See, most of you guys think that you will be with a woman like this who cheats with you on her husband. That is fine. But what you now do is you now go on to marry this same woman into your house, who now told you that she can't also cheat on you with another guy outside. It's a trait, guys, and I'm surprised that most men overlook that thing. Someone like that, the Freeze has overlooked that. He thinks he's smart, he thinks he's the guy who has won the woman over, but you are not. A woman who cheated on her ex with you should not be taken serious. Talk more about marrying her, because she will definitely cheat on you with somebody else. Now, I'm going to go on to the second thing here. As a man in a marriage, once you start to see the signs that your marriage is breaking down, once you start to experience problems in your marriage, attitude from your wife, it's a sign that she is most likely already going out, and you can call it good night and just walk away from that marriage. Listen guys, I'm trying to be truthful. Most of you will see a situation where you and your woman are arguing every time, you and your woman are going into counter against each other, but you just overlook it. You just tell yourself, oh no, na regular thing for marriage. Look at this lady right here. I am very certain before she moved on with Daddy Freeze, or Daddy Freeze as the case may be, she was already giving the husband at home signs. Most of you men see the signs, but you refuse to accept for what it is. It's over is it's over. And I just want to be dry and truthful, because most people say, Mr. Sly, you are being wicked, you are being harsh. No. I'm speaking as a lawyer. I'm speaking as something that I see and do on a day-to-day basis. But guys, I mean, as usual, man, it's just what we can learn from all of this. So with that being said, man, hit the subscribe button. It is what it is. I'm out.